You're on.
Am I on? Oh, there you are. Good evening. Welcome to the Tuesday 8:30 p.m. weekly Rhymes Against Humanity, whereby young Lainey behind the lens there draws one of my many hundreds of poems and song lyrics from the top hat, and I perform them. So before all that, we get the usual spill out. Facebook, Sparky's Flying Circus. Yes, I have released, with the help of the brilliant Tom Rapney in Chicago, my album, DVD album, MC Sparky the Dangerous Poet, DVD Collections Volume 1. Here's my first commercial bit. Brilliant Christmas present. Not really for the ones you love, but particularly for the ones you hate. 68 minutes of pure mental torture, of satire, music, obviously poetry, and a few other bits and bobs. So for God's sake, get this, use this, get in touch with Lainey. If you know my number, do it, and order them. Sponsor your local poet, your international poet, might I say. Also, YouTube, MC Sparky the Dangerous Poet. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, by the way, hello haters, new and old. My new ones will become my greatest fans, my old ones did. And, yeah, look out for this one I did last time. Reverse King Midas. Everything he touched didn't turn to gold, it turned to shite. Sound familiar? It ought to. Check it out on the aforementioned YouTube. These ones a bit rarer. I'll see you soon, Steve. He does these Sparky snapshots. They come up once in a blue moon. A little bit of a twist on them, a bit different. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Yes, this is neat gin, quite right. And to tonight's one. You'll find yourself in tears. Now, what's this about? Well, I wrote it last century. I had two very close friends who became lovers, and they believed infinitely for all time and eternity they should be together. Just like myself, and perhaps just about everyone else could say they were playing around on each other, screwing other people, the whole shebang. There's loads of drinks and drugs in it, and they're utterly bloody incompatible. And years later, after they split, they were still talking about their undying love. But Burton Taylor's the only comparison I can give. They fought like hell. Like I say, there was drinks in the arrangement, drugs in the bloody arrangement, there was screwing around with other people in the arrangement, and they had this sort of awful thing. I think the term, psychobabble term, is codependence about each other. It was unhealthy. Anyway, go 20, 30 years down the line to the present day, they're both very happily married to different prospective partners, to whom they're faithful, as I understand, and have children, and there you go. That's the end of that one. But it's the emotional minefield and carnage of what I consider to be unhealthy codependent relationships, which is what this is about. So the personal pronoun here, I, isn't actually me, though I have had some turbulence in my life, but not as bad as these buggers, that's for sure. So, my glasses, and to the poem. So this might be, if you're out there, Nicola, what one might call an Ovid poem, yes. The Roman one who did elegiac verse about love's labours lost. So you'll find yourself in tears. So more than halfway back to me, the present beats the past, but still stirs in the memory. The pain comes back too fast. You think you've won. What's done is done. Yet somehow nothing's new. You find yourself still out there on the run, looking down the barrel of a loaded gun. All you know adds up to nothing, and your chances are none. You dream of happy days spent beneath the sun. You know it's true. Something hits and triggers it, spews lava from a bottomless pit. The truth you cannot counterfeit. There's nothing you can do. Face it, babe, and take the flak. It all comes back. It all comes back. It all comes back. It all comes back. It all comes back to you. Look down and walk down that street. You've not been down for 10 or 15 years. Your love, she lived behind the door, would be with you forevermore. But oh, the tricks fate had in store, and change she did. The grudges bore, in memory now her face appears, as if she still is with me now, as if we never had that row. It kills me then, it hurts me now. So long ago, and still somehow I find, I miss her still. I'm out of my mind, my heart around her sod entwined. She could be cruel, myself unkind. Could yet our paths be realigned? Or am I still as blind? It's been so many years, and I find my life before my eyes unwind. I find myself in tears. And what of you? Did you pull through? Are you at peace and happy now? There's echoes still of something said, a promise made and never met. Does hindsight harbour such regret? Were you the one, the greatest love I can't forget? Or will there be another yet? It won't sink in, it just won't set. To love one more I can't see how. If you were here in our old street, our spirits past and present meet, would history quickly soon repeat on you those choking fears? The one you're with, could he forgive? The way you are, the way you live, as I have done and as I have, my life moved on and still I love, as love I have and still my love not faded for these years. I kid myself, it's not true. The feelings aren't the same from you in heart and soul and mind, so I live and do the things you do. Lie to yourself the same I do and bury all your fears. Some future time, your past you'll meet. When we were young, lived on that street, you'll find the truth, it reappears. And both of us will meet the ghosts, each other we did love the most. I know for sure we'll meet once more, and for it all come spring or fall. If you fall short, or still stand tall, you'll know the truth for once and for all. And find, for all this time can't break the bind, for all of the passing years. You'll find the present not so silver-lined. So much of you's been left behind in the oceans of my tears. You'll find yourself in tears. Thank you very much. Well, thank Christ they moved on from each other. That's all I can say. Bloody hell, that was worse than Reverse King Midas last week. But I hope you enjoyed it, and if you didn't enjoy it, I hope you bloody hated it. Here's fire. Here's ice. Ice is great. Fire's great. Don't like tepid water. Can't handle that. That really is a turd in the ointment for me. But there you go, Lainey.
Well, people have been quite shy at showing themselves tonight, so we'll say hi to Nicola and Chrissy.
Hello, Nicola. Hello, Chrissy. Yes, Nicola, that was an Ovid poem with its elegiac verse of love's labour lost, etc. Chrissy, yes, you don't like my poetry, but you do like performance poultry. You like chickens. So for you, there you go.
And Phil Polo.
Hello, Phil Polo, you complete genius, fantastic, brilliant artist, draws cats onto instruments, guitars, and does portraits, and is invested in the charity of the wild cats, particularly up in Scotland. So I hope you're okay, Phil Polo. We'll catch up one of these days, get back into these venues. It seems like a memory, but who knows? Well, I'll see you guys on the next one. Spread the word, keep the faith, and buy my bloody DVDs, you miserable sods. Take care.